recording. Now it is. Closing the gate. Man, I thought I was going to be so good remembering to record. All right, we're going to take it to air squats. 3, 2, 1. Air squats. Feet are outside the hips. Sit the butt to knee line. We all got one thing in common. We just want to have fun. We're going to take it to a plank position. In 3, 2, 1. Take it to plank. I'm going to show it from the side. A strong plank. You're pulling the shoulders down the back. Let's add some slow mountain climb. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. We're going to finish this out with some push-ups on your knees or your toes. In 4, 3, 2, 8 push-ups. 8 and push. 7, 6, 5. Eyes are forward. Keep the back flat. Squeeze the butt. 3, 2, 1 more, and time. All right. So if you're joining on YouTube, you might notice that we missed the first half of the warm-up. That's cool. Let's get in on our lower body circuit. So I'm going to show you all 4 moves, then we'll get into the circuit. It's 40 seconds per move, back to back. 30 seconds rest, and then we'll hit round 2. I'm picking up my heaviest set of weights. I'm going to hold those weights at my shoulders. I'm going to take my feet wide. I'm going to hit a plie squat, which means I drop down into a squat, but I'm keeping my chest lifted, tucking my hips under my torso to a calf raise. Plie squat, calf raise. Plie squat, calf raise. That's move number 1. Move number 2, we're going to take a long step back. I'll show this from the side. A reverse lunge, pulse, knee. Reverse lunge, pulse, knee. We're going to stick on one side. In round 2, we'll switch the leg that goes back. Move number 3, this is where we're going to use some lateral distance. We've got 3 side step squats. So you go 1, 2, 3, and you pulse. 1, 2, 3. You go the other way. Notice I'm never standing up. We're going to keep time under tension in your quads here. So 3 lateral steps, 3 pulses. And then finally, our 4th move, we're going to stay on one side. It's a curtsy lunge, so diagonal to the rear, lateral leg lift. Curtsy lunge, lateral leg lift. You want to point the toe and you lift the leg. I don't need my mat, so I'm going to fold it up and get rid of it. And we're going to hit this for 2 rounds. Picking up the heaviest weight you have available to you. Challenge yourself in round 1. You can always adjust in round 2. All right, weights to your shoulders. Plie squat, calf raise in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Plie, calf raise. Plie, calf raise. So we have 40 seconds here to get low and then drive up. Your goal in the plie squat, remember, hips are tucked under your torso. So your back is super flat, you're super upright at the base of the squat. And then we're going for triple extension in our legs. What does that mean? Triple extension, hip, knee, and ankle in one long line. Holding the top of that calf raise and then drop low. Coming up, we're gonna take the left leg back. Double pulse, reverse lunge with the knee up. 3, 2, 1, left leg back. So back, pulse, lift the knee. Lunge back, pulse, lift the knee. We're staying on this side for 40 seconds. What's our goal? 90-90 in the knees. To hit that, it's a really long step behind you, so that back heel is lifted. You're pressing through the front foot with lots of force while pressing the front knee out to the side. That's how you engage the outside of your thigh for stability. In 10 seconds, hit the side of your space. 3 side step squats, 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1, switch. Find the side of your space, get low. 1, 2, 3, pulse. 3, 2, 1, other way. Hips are back, knees are bent. It's almost like you're pulsing in a chair pose, right? Now, if at any point your weights get to be too much, you can pick up a lighter set, or you can take this body weight. You do you. 3 and 3 are magic numbers. Staying low. We're fatiguing our quads and our glutes right here. We're about to hit a curtsy lunge leg lift with the left leg back. In 3, 2, 1, next move. Curtsy lunge, the left leg behind, lateral leg lift. Curtsy, leg lift. If you're having a hard time with stability, curtsy, pause here, leg lift, pause here, all right? Adding a pause will make it easier to maintain your balance. And on that leg lift, point the toe, keep control. It's not a leg swing, it's a leg lift. We're really feeling the outside of that front leg and the quad of that front leg. The rest is coming. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Weights down, 30 seconds to rest, and then we'll do it again. Grab some water. This time, the focus is on the right leg going back in both lunge moves. What do you want to use for weights? Are you staying heavy? Are you going up? Are you going down? You going body weight? Pick your weights to the shoulders, wide feet. Plie squat calf raise. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat, lift, squat, lift. The goal here on the calf raise, hold it for a second at the top. Squeeze your calves, your glutes, and go for that big extension, that big pop to the ceiling, and then sink down, sink into your hips, into your knees. All right, coming up, the right leg back, reverse lunge, double pulse into a knee up. All right, gang, in 5, 3, 2, 1, right leg back, lunge, pulse, knee up, lunge, pulse, knee up. Drop that back knee as low as you can. The entire bottom of your front foot should have weight in it. It's not your toes, it's not your heel. It's an even weight distribution throughout the front foot. That requires you to keep your chest up. You gotta have a tall posture in a lunge. We don't lean forward, we stay upright. Coming up, lateral, 3 side step lunge, 3 pulse. In 3, 2, 1, switch it up. Side of your space, get low. 1, 2, 3, pulse 3, 2, 1, other way. Now I mentioned when I was demoing these moves, this is about time under tension. We're feeling the tension throughout our legs, right? In your butt too. Yep, that's what we're going for, especially as we head into our last move. We pre-fatigue the muscles of the legs before we hit a unilateral lunge movement. All right, we're about to escape from this move into move 4. Right leg behind, 3, 2, 1, curtsy lunge leg lift. So curtsy, leg lift, curtsy, leg lift. Your hips, your shoulders should be square to me. And remember the option, pause halfway between the leg lift and the lunge if your stability is a little tough today. All right, we are almost done with our first circuit. It feels good, right? Working those big muscle groups in the lower half of your body. Heart rate's up, we're sweaty, feeling alive. Good energy right here. 3, 2, 1, time. Weights down. Grab yourself some water. Let's go to upper body. 4 new movements. I'm gonna stick with my heavy weights, and if I need to drop, I'll drop. Move number 1. Feet are just outside the hips. Soft bend in the knees, palms are forward. You're gonna take a bicep curl circling out, a bicep curl circling in, and then lift the weights shoulder height in front of you. Watch from the side. Circle it out, circle it in, and then lift to shoulder height in front. Your palms are always facing away from your body in this move. Move number 2, gonna get a little hinge action. Palms will face the body. You're gonna start upright row, hinge, keeping the palms facing the body, wide row, hinge up, upright row, hips back, wide row. So my elbows going wide to the side. I'm simply just changing up the orientation of my hips and my butt, all right? Palms always facing towards the body on that move. Move number 3, a rotator raise with a shoulder squeeze. I love this move because it engages biceps, triceps, and shoulders. We're gonna lock our elbows 90 degrees. We take a rotator raise. So up, open, squeeze, open, close, and in, all right? 90 degrees at your elbows the whole time. And then finally, move number 4, a dumbbell clean and press. For this move, you want your feet just under your hips. You're gonna take a little dumbbell clean, press, catch, reset. Clean, press, catch, reset. Watch my feet when I clean. My heels pop up when I bring the weights to the shoulders. It's a little bit of a dynamic movement to get those weights popping to your shoulders by dropping into the feet, all right? Taking one more sip of water, we get into this. Same time structure, 40 seconds apiece. Curl out, curl in, and then lift to shoulder height. We go in 5. Palms forward, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Curl out, curl in, and now lift forward in front of the body. Curling out, curling in, and then straight arm lift in front. Now that straight arm lift, if it is tough with your weight selection, put a bend in your elbows. Make the lever length shorter. It'll make that lift a little easier. And you can focus more on the squeeze and the bicep curl instead. Coming up, we got that hinge movement. Upright row, bent over wide row. Palms always facing to the back. 3, 2, 1. Flip your palms. Upright row, hinge, wide row, stand. Upright row, hinge, wide row, stand. All right, so it's those high elbows. On the upright row, aim for mid-chest with your weights. And on the bent over row, feel that pinch between your shoulder blades as you take your elbows wide to the side. We're keeping a flat back throughout. A squeeze of the butt is gonna force that good posture. Coming up, rotator raise, shoulder squeeze. We're locking the elbows at 90 degrees. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Lock your elbows. Up, open, squeeze, wide, in, and down from the side. Up, open, squeeze, wide, down, and in. If you've locked out your knees, put a bend in them. You want a nice base of support, a nice cushion. We got to be stable in the lower body so we can get strong in the upper body. On deck, a dumbbell clean and press. I'm going to change the positioning of my feet so they're right underneath my hips. We got 5 seconds here. Working the whole upper body. 3, 2, 1. Feet under hips. Clean, press, catch, reset. Clean, press, catch, reset. My feet, right? A little pop of my heels off the floor as I bring the weights to my shoulders on the clean. I gotta bend my knees when I catch the weights at shoulders out of the press. So think about this as weight placement, not swinging the weights, but being in control. We got 10 seconds. Oh yeah, a little bit of sneaky cardio here, right? Come on, 5, 3, 2, 1, time. Weights down. Shake out the arms, water. Round 2, we do it all again. All right, one more round. Perfect the moves now. You know how to move, now you make it better. We start in 10 seconds. How heavy are you gonna go? Challenge yourself. Curl out, curl in, lift forward. Palms forward, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Curling out, curling in, and lifting to the front. All right. So people in curls and front raises have a tendency to want to lean back. So I'm going to tell you to fight against that urge because that's going to put undue stress on your low back. And we want this move to hit our biceps, So you stay upright. Draw the navel in and brace the abs, but breathe. Coming up, upright row to bent over row. Palms will face the body. 3, 2, 1, switch it up. It's the upright row, hinge, wide row, stand. All right, let's live a little bit in this move. So check in with your traps on that upright row, right? Traps are on, and now the upper back. You're feeling your scapula on that bent over wide row. Throwing a little bit of anatomy at you, right? So fitness, it can also be about educating people about their bodies. It's not just getting a workout, it's learning about how you're moving. This is good stuff. Coming up, locking the elbows at 90 degrees, rotator, shoulder squeeze. 3, 2, 1, 90 degrees, soft knees. Up, open, squeeze, wide, down, and in. You wanna think about hitting each of the levels of this move. Not just passing through, but actually hit, 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 hit. It's almost robotic in the way we're supposed to move. All right, 15 more seconds here, and then we take it to our clean and press move to finish out circuit 2. Remember, feet are gonna go underneath the hips. Clean and press come in. 3, 2, 1, feet under hips. Clean, press, catch, reset. Try not to swing your weights as you come out of that clean and press. All right, spread your wings in this clean and press and finish the circuit. You want to think about dropping down underneath the weights as you start the clean. So drop under, push. We got 15 seconds. Come on, gang. A strong finish to circuit 2. We got strong arms, strong backs. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Weights down. Let's grab that water. All right, so another standing circuit, right? We haven't needed our mat yet. You have 2 more circuits in standing. On this next circuit, we're putting together upper and lower body for combo movements. 4 moves. Your first move, we're grabbing those heavy weights. We're gonna hold the weights at our shoulders. You're holding them. Feet are just outside the hips. Toes point at 11 and 1 o'clock. You're taking rocket squats to an overhead press. Goes 3, 2, 1, blast off. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Like a rocket ship, right? 3 counts down, pausing at each level, and then shoot those weights to the ceiling as you stand. Move number 2, we're gonna hit a kickstand deadlift. So I'm gonna put 1 foot behind me. Notice that my toe is on the ground. My palms face each other. I hit a deadlift, bringing those weights just about the height of my straight leg that's in front. Fly, back to the knees and stand. Deadlift to the knee, fly to the knee and stand. I'll show it from the front. We're hitting that kickstand on the back leg, deadlift, fly to the knees and stand. In round 2, we'll switch the leg that kickstands. Move number 3, ooh, this one's gonna be tough. You are gonna put those weights together, take them overhead, hit a split lunge with a tricep extension. Elbows should be facing forward. You're gonna drop the weights behind your head when the back knee drops. You have the option there to do that with 1 weight, holding that weight side to side overhead for your tricep extension if 2 weights is too much. And lastly, our 4th move with 1 weight, all of us, an A slam, feet wide. You're gonna make a big letter A with your body, slam into a squat, up, slam into a squat. Your arms are staying straight throughout, and we're gonna use the back to catch us at the base. You don't wanna lose your grip on that weight, right? So you got a death grip on it, slam. Using your glutes and your back to decelerate. Let's do this. We've got our combo, upper and lower together. Rocket squat to overhead press. Feet just outside your hips in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's 3, 2, 1, blast off. 3, 2, 1, blast off. In this squat, this is a mid-stance squat. So feet are just outside the hips. It's very quad dominant. So our glutes aren't in this as much as, say, in a plie squat or a wide stance squat. Transfer the motion from your legs to your weights as you punch the weights to the ceiling. Coming up, kickstand deadlift with a fly. The left leg kickstands behind. All right, we got 3, 2, 1, switch. Left leg behind. Kickstand deadlift, fly, knees, reset. Kickstand, fly, to the knees, reset. Palms face each other. And your goal is to keep those arms nice and straight, especially as you fly away from the body, just to shoulder height. Now, what you should be noticing is that when you hit that fly, the front leg is doing a lot of work to balance because all your body weight should essentially be in that front leg. Getting ready, split lunge, taking the left leg back. 3, 2, 1, weights together, left leg all the way behind. Tricep extension, split lunge. So that kickstanded leg just went straight behind you. So you can get that long lunge and you can hit your extensions as well. 1 or 2 weights here. Your elbow should point forward, biceps should be close to the ears. As you lower your legs, you lower the weights. We got A slams coming up. We are ready for this with 1 weight and wide feet. Get ready in 5, 3, 2, 1. 1 weight, wide feet. Make the A, slam. A, slam. So we're feeling grounded with those wide feet. You are getting into a squat at the base. And even though we drop that weight to the floor, fight to keep the chest lifted. Keep the chest up. All right, 15 seconds. Everybody get your heart rate up, right? Use the glutes and back to slow yourself at the base and then bring it right back up. Give me 5, 3, 2, 1, time. Drop that weight, 30 seconds to rest, grab your water. Let's do it again. This time, right foot will kickstand and right foot will lunge all the way back. All right, 10 seconds, grab your weights. Rocket squats, overhead press. Feet outside the hips, waist to shoulders. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, 2, 1, blast off. All right, that transfer of momentum is the key in this move. So as you split the floor with your feet, your shoulders are gonna absorb all that force and drive the weights high with lots of power. Coming up, the right foot kickstands behind. You have a deadlift to a bent over fly. Feeling good right now, come on, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, right leg behind on that kickstand. So deadlift, fly to the knees, reset. Deadlift, fly to the knees, reset. To engage the glute of that front leg, you want to keep just a very slight bend in the knee. The back is flat. Don't look at your feet. Look forward when you hinge. All right, so you should be feeling the back, the shoulders, and definitely the glute of that front leg. Get ready to take the right leg all the way back. 3, 2, 1. Big split lunge, weights together overhead. Lunge and tricep extension. All right. So range of motion is the key in this lunge and these extensions. We don't want to cheat them. Lunges and overhead extensions, it's easy to just hit half range, but you didn't come here for easy. You came here for a challenge to better yourself. And how do you do that? By hitting your targets. Try to get that knee super close to the floor. Weights to the base of the neck and the ceiling. One weight coming in 5, 3, 2, 1. One weight, A slams. Super wide feet. Make the A, slam. A, slam. It is a squat and it is powerful. So this is a little cardio kicker at the end of this circuit. You want to be breathing heavy. You want that heart rate up. Get the sweat on. Come on. 15 seconds. You want the butt to knee line. Chest up, shoulders back, even at the base. Come on, you're almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Weights down. Awesome. Water. All right, coming up, we have one more circuit in standing, but the time structure is going to be different. We're going to perfect our lunges, all right? You can do this body weight with 1 dumbbell or 2 dumbbells. It is up to you how you want to take this. I'm going to call this out as we go because the moves are pretty simple. It's all variations on a lunge. We have to do it 2 times, and here's what you can expect. 50 seconds of a split lunge, 40 seconds of a sprinter lunge, 30 seconds of a lunge pulse, and 20 seconds of a lunge hold. We're going to go through all of those intervals on one leg, rest and switch. But decide, what do you want? Do you want to hold 1 weight at the chest? Do you maybe want to hold 2 weights at your sides? Or do you want to do this body weight? It's up to you. I'm grabbing 1 heavy dumbbell for this. And if I fatigue, I'll pick up a lighter dumbbell. So I'm going to have my 5-pounder to the side. All right, to set up for this, I'm going to do the whole circuit from the side so you can see exactly how I am moving. This is our lunge challenge. To set up, if you've got your weights at your side, hold them at your side. If you got 1 weight, it's at your collarbone, elbows in. Otherwise, with a lunge, keep your arms natural. Take your right leg behind you, left leg forward, split lunges. We go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so 50 seconds here. We're starting out nice and smooth with a simple split lunge. So the back heel is up. I've got 90-90 in my knees when I hit the base of this lunge. I'm pressing the front knee out. I'm using my abs to keep my torso upright. So my upper body is splitting the distance between my feet. We're halfway. What's coming? A sprinter lunge. 40 seconds. What does it look like? We're going to keep a bend in the front knee. You're going to bring the right leg forward to meet the left foot, and then you're going to lunge it back. The goal is to stay low. Watch me. We go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Sprinter lunge. Forward, back, forward, back. So notice my front leg. I'm maintaining a bend in my left knee. I'm never fully standing up. I bring my feet together and then I shoot right back to a lunge. My upper body is leaning slightly forward because my center of gravity needs to stay closer to my front leg. All right, let's live our life. Getting ready for the next move. 30 seconds of a lunge pulse. We're going to bring that right leg all the way back and pulse at the base. In 3, 2, 1, take it back, pulse at the base of a lunge, pulse. 30 seconds of this. Don't turn away from a challenge, gang. Don't turn away from it. If you are losing the will to fight, drop the weight, take a body weight, take a break and dive in when you're ready. Because in 10 seconds, we're going to finish this with a 20-second lunge hold. Woo! 3, 2, 1, hold it, 20 seconds. Hold as low as you can go. Hold, hold, hold. If you are shaking, I am too. Push the front knee out. Breathe into your legs. 10 seconds. Come on, come on. Right through it, right through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! All right. Weight down if you have it. Pound out your quads. Now you know exactly what's coming, right? Grab yourself some water. We're gonna do that on the other side. All right, this time I'm gonna face you so that I can give you that encouragement, because round 2 is always a little bit harder. We're fatigued, right? But we got this. I'm gonna grab my timer. Let's get this set up. Try to keep the same weight you just had. You wanna even out the body. Grab my 8-pound dumbbell. I'm holding on to this the whole time. I'm gonna take my left foot behind me, 50 seconds of a split lunge. We go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, split lunge. All right. So if you can see yourself in a mirror, in the camera, here's what I want you to do. Check out the distance between your feet. With a lunge, you want to have your feet hip width distance apart, side to side. We're not walking a tightrope in a lunge because a tightrope doesn't give you any stability. It makes you shaky. And we're trying to set a strong foundation. So hip width distance between your feet, side to side, but a long stride back. That's a good split lunge. All right, here's what we got coming. That sprinter lunge. I'm gonna keep a bend in my front knee. My left foot's gonna meet my right and then shoot back. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Forward, back, forward, back. Check out that front leg. I'm keeping a bend in that knee. I have shifted my body weight forward a little bit. So I'm not as upright as I was in the split lunge. My center of gravity definitely closer to the front foot because that's where a lot of my weight is. And my glute in that front leg, it is firing up because there is a point in this lunge as that leg is moving where your right leg has all of your body weight in it. And that's a lot of work. Getting ready for pulses. 3, 2, 1, pulse at the base, 30 seconds of pulsing. All right, this song that we're listening to, it's called True Feeling. This is the true feeling of really strong, powerful legs right here. It's shaky, it burns, but this is strength entering your body. So we say yes to this feeling. Come on, 10 seconds and then we hold it to finish out our last standing circuit. Go get them, team, come on. 3, 2, 1, hold low, hold. If you want to reposition your weight, reposition it. Do what feels good, but stay in this. You've got 10 seconds, everything firing. This is goodness. This is a good feeling. Woo! 3, 2, 1, time. Awesome. Drop that weight. Grabbing our water. And we're gonna grab that mat now. So our next circuits, all on the ground. We just worked those the lower body really hard. So we're gonna take a break from lower body. Let me transition my camera a little bit. We'll take a break from lower body and we'll go to upper body. Our first move in this upper body circuit is a kneeling move. I have a really cushy mat here. If you want, you can fold your mat in half so that you have an extra layer under your knees. Or if taking this move on your knees feels like too much, you can also take it in standing, but know that you're gonna have to transition to push-ups very quickly. So I've got a kneeling move. I'm gonna grab my 2 heavy weights. So for this move, kneeling, keeping my knees wide, locking my elbows at 90 degrees. I'm gonna open the gate with the weights and then take a J curl behind the head. Open the gate, elbows pinned by my hips. J curl, keep 90 degrees in the elbows and just bring those elbows up with the weights behind. Open the gate to J curl. Move number 2, I'm gonna take it into a push-up variation. Let me show it from the front. You can be on knees or toes for this. We're gonna take a narrow push-up to a wide push-up. On the narrow push-up, hands are under shoulders. This is for your triceps. So elbows should skim your rib cage, narrow. Walk the hands wide, hit a wide push-up. Walk the hands narrow, elbows skim the ribs. Walk the hands wide. That's to get your chest, all right? So you're gonna walk out, walk in, narrow to wide push-up. Knees or toes on that, all right? Move number 3, in a high plank position, I'm gonna tap my left toe and then bring my left knee to left elbow. Tap my right toe, right knee to right elbow. This is all about your obliques. Move number 4, we're hitting a marching plank, low to high. This can be on your knees or toes. Low, low, high, high. Switch the arm that leads on the next rep, all right? Those are our 4 moves. Grab your weights. We've got that open the gate move into a J curl. Locking those elbows at 90, kneeling or standing. So remember, if you need to, take this in standing, quick transition down to the push-ups. We go in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Open the gate, J curl behind. Elbows really close to the body, and then bring those elbows right by the ears. On that open the gate, you're gonna feel your biceps, and you're gonna feel your shoulder blades squeeze. On the J curl, you should be feeling your triceps and your shoulders. 40 seconds of this move. Now what's coming? Narrow to wide push-up. In 10 seconds, we're making that change. Narrow push-up, hands are under shoulders, then walk them wide outside the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, switch it up. Weights down, find that push-up position. Narrow push-up, walk your hands wide, chest push-up. Walk your hands under the shoulders. Narrow, walk the hands wide, hit the chest. You might find that one of those positions is easier to get your chest to elbow height. For me, my tricep push-up is my stronger push-up. My chest push-up in that wide stance is tough. I'm about to take it to a toe tap, wide knee in high plank. 3, 2, 1, high plank right here. Toe tap on the left, wide knee left. Toe tap on the right, wide knee right. We're keeping the butt low, the eyes forward. And on that wide knee, trying to bring the knee to that elbow. Get it all the way up to the elbow. How do you do that? Push forward on your toes. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. All right, 1 move to go, that marching plank. On knees or toes, high to low. We go in 5, 3, 2, 1, marching plank. Low, low, high, high. And then switch the arm that leads. So I go down right, down left, up right, up left, down left, down right, up left, up right. You're gonna feel some similar muscles to what we were working in the push-up. Try to keep your hips from any rocking. So that's a challenge. Squeeze your butt, try to keep the hips square to the back. Rest is coming, gang. Give me 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Grabbing some water, because we gotta hit round 2. Take a little shoulder roll here. Round 2, same thing, right? All right, weight selection. Are you staying heavy? In 10 seconds, we start. On your knees or standing, open the gate into a J curl. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Open the gate, J curl behind the head. On that J curl, try not to put any sway into your low back. So we're not gonna push the belly forward. We're gonna stay completely upright. Flat back and a really tight tummy. Coming up, your push-up variation. Narrow to wide, knees or toes. All right, we are ready to rock right here in round 2 of this set. Give me 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, weights down. Narrow to wide push-up. Hands under shoulders to get the triceps. Narrow, walk them wide, hit your chest. Walk them narrow. Walk them wide, hit your chest. All right, so for me, whenever I fatigue on the toes, I take it to the knees, but I'm still keeping that flat back all the way through my neck and the crown of my head. In 10 seconds, we go high plank. Tap the toe, wide knee. 3, 2, 1. Wide, high plank, sorry. Tap the toe, wide knee. If you want to take this from your knees, you can absolutely do that. It is the same exact movement. You're just shortening the lever length because your legs end at the knee on your mat. This is how we do it. We work hard, we do our thing. Marching plank is gonna finish us out. Give me 10 more seconds here. Give me your praise. Hold on tight, hold on tight. 5, 3, 2, 1, march it. Low, low, high, high. Low, low, high, high. Now at this point, if taking this marching plank from the knees or toes is too much, you can hold a plank variation. You gotta give me 20 seconds. Here I come, here you come. Recovery on the other side. We work for it. We earn it, 10 seconds. Raise the abs hard and finish this, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Grab that water. All right, that was massive for upper body and core. So let's give those a rest. We're gonna move to specifically working on our glutes in tabletop. So for this set, you've got an option of doing all of this body weight, or in the first 2 moves, if you want a little extra something, you're gonna add 1 light dumbbell behind the moving leg. Now, what do I mean by light? 5 pounds or lower. Don't go above 5, because we really do want to protect that knee. All right, here's what this looks like. 4 moves in tabletop. If you've got the weight, you're gonna put it behind the moving leg. I'm gonna be in table with my wrists under shoulders, or you can come down to your forearms for this, especially if your shoulders start to scream at you. We just did a ton of plank work, so that might be the case. We're gonna start with a bent leg, full range press. If you have the weight, squeeze it behind your knee, flexing that foot. Move number 2 is a fire hydrant to the side. Move number 3, we're gonna get rid of that weight. That leg that had the weight that was moving goes out long. The opposite arm goes out long, and we're gonna pulse. We're gonna pulse the arm and the leg long for 40 seconds. Move number 4, that hand plants rainbows. Tap left, come center, tap right, come center with a long leg. Those are our 4 moves, weighted or body weight. We have 2 rounds because we have 2 sides. I'm gonna put that 5-pound weight behind my knee. I'm gonna squeeze it between my hamstring and my calf. I'm flexing that foot. Hands under shoulders. Let's start this up. Bent leg press. We go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bent leg press. You got 40 seconds of this. The goal is to push the heel as high as possible. Get the knee to hip height. And feel your hamstring, right? So our hamstring is doing a lot of work here in addition to the glute. When we hit that bent leg motion, it's the back of your leg right behind the quad. It's doing a lot. There is time under tension for your hammy. In 10 seconds, we're going to fire hydrants. You're going to take the knee wide to the side in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. To the side, bring it center. To the side, bring it center. Check in with your shoulders and your hands. If you're up on your hands, even weight distribution. If you're starting to fatigue in the upper body, if your shoulders are creeping to your ears, come down to your forearms. Now in a fire hydrant, you want to make sure you're not dipping your standing hip to the standing leg, right? So keep your hips and shoulders square and fight to get that leg as high as you can. We got less than 10 seconds here, then we ditch the weight. The right leg goes straight back, the left arm goes out. 3, 2, 1. Pulsing in bird dog. Right leg out, left arm out, pulse. So it's a long arm, a long leg. Reach forward with that arm, look forward. So your gaze should be right along your outstretched arm. You're fighting to keep that right leg at hip height with the toe pointed. All those muscles of that right leg firing up. Gravity is working for you here. That's how we're getting strong through the glute. We're gonna finish with rainbows. You're gonna put that left arm down. We're gonna hit those rainbows side to side. 3, 2, 1, rainbows. Left, center, right, center. Left, center, right, center. Maintain control. We've talked about placement so far in this class. We're not just swinging the legs through a rainbow. We're trying to hit 3 points. If your shoulders need that break, remember you can come down to the forearms and still move that leg the same exact way. 10 seconds here, and then we rest. Work it, work it. 5, 3, 2, 1, time. Let's hit a child's pose just to take some rest. And grab some water when you're ready, because we're gonna do all of that, but with the left leg. I'm gonna swing around and set myself up for the left side. Put that weight behind your leg. We start in 5 seconds. Bent leg press. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right. Checking in with your hands, fingers spread wide. You want to have a big base of support. Let's see, is my cat gonna hit the frame? Yes, she is. Right at the bottom of the screen. She's been sitting off camera watching me most of this class. All right. So coming up, we're gonna hit fire hydrants. You know the drill. You gotta take that knee wide to the side. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrants, 40 seconds. This is hitting the outside of your glute and your outer thigh. Now what you will feel towards the end of this interval is that the side glute on both legs is firing. Because your knee that's on the ground, that leg has to do a lot to keep you balanced, to keep you stable. So that glute is firing, and so is the glute of the leg that is moving. In 10 seconds, bird dog, left leg back, right arm forward, we're gonna pulse it. 3, 2, 1, get rid of that weight. Left leg back, right arm forward, pulse it out. All right, so our core is in this move as well, because we really only have 2 points of contact. Your left hand and then your right shin. And that's not a lot. So your core should be firing. Your midsection should be active. Draw the navel into the spine and stick with this tiny pulsing move. In 10 seconds, we're gonna finish with rainbows side to side. Let's finish out this glute circuit. 3, 2, 1, hands down. Right, center, left, center. Want to burn, break, crash, explode. We want our glutes to explode by the end of this. We want them to burn, maybe not break, maybe not crash, but definitely explode. Let's blow the roof off this, come on. 20 seconds. Eyes should be forward, don't look down. We got 10 seconds to finish this circuit. Come on, come on. Right through the countdown. You stay with me. 3, 2, 1, time. Find that child's pose. All right, grabbing a quick sip of water because we have one circuit to go. Our core circuit. So for this circuit, slightly different structure from what we've experienced. We have 2 moves, 30 seconds each, 10 seconds rest, all right? So 30 seconds move 1, rest. 30 seconds move 2, rest, all right? 3 rounds total. And then we hit our cool down. Your first move is called a tempo crunch. So my knees are gonna be glued together, they're bent. My legs are glued together at the ankles as well. My water bottle will be moving to the side. Light touch behind my head, elbows are wide. This is a tempo crunch. So you come up quick, hold, and slowly lower. Come up quick, hold, and slowly lower. So think of this. 1, 2, lower, lower. 1, 2, lower, lower. Tempo crunch where we're really trying to hit a pause at the top. Move number 2 is a bicycle crunch. Nice and simple. Getting that elbow across the body, going for that long leg, all right? This is it. Let's finish this. 3 rounds, 30 seconds of tempo crunches to start. All right, we go in 5. Hands behind the head. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So up, hold, slowly lower. Up, hold, slowly lower. It's 1, 2, lower, lower. Up, 2, lower, lower. Working on the beat if that helps, especially hitting this tempo so that it's truly a slow lower to the ground. Don't pull on your neck. 3, 2, 1, and time. Rest here. Cross crawls are coming up. You know what you got to do, that bicycle crunch. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so on a bicycle crunch, the shoulder blades stay lifted. You have to twist through your core, getting into the obliques. This requires you to turn your shoulders, turn your chest, side to side. You can always play with angles. Take your feet closer to the ceiling instead of the floor. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. That was round 1. Here comes round 2. Tempo crunch. Let's work on that beat. 3, 2, 1, go. Up, hold, lower, lower. Up, hold, lower, lower. All right, our low back is pressed into the mat. And when we hit the top of the tempo crunch, knees are just above hips. Get the shoulder blades up, 10 seconds. Woo! So we're feeling that sting in the front of the body. 3, 2, 1, time. Halfway through your core circuit, bikes are coming up. You got 3 rounds to finish this thing. 3, 2, 1, bike it out. On the beat or off. So we're feeling more of the side of our core here, right? Because we got that twist. We are getting that elbow to touch the opposite knee. That's the goal. Try to chase it if you're not quite there. 10 seconds. The rest feels good if you keep with it. 3, 2, 1, time. 1 more round. I know each one gets a little tougher, but finish with these tempo crunches. Come on. 3, 2, 1, go. Up, hold, lower, lower. Up, hold, lower, lower. All right. I love this song because those words, the hero is you. You came here for yourself. Bring yourself to glory, to greatness, because the hero is you. Come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. You got 30 seconds of bikes. That's all that stands between you and the end of this workout. So do this. 3, 2, 1, it's on. 30 seconds. If we have come this far and we have moved this much, We can give ourselves 30 seconds to put that exclamation point at the end of this workout, right? Yes, we're going out with a bang. We're going out with that stinger. 10 seconds for your obliques. Come on. We got 5, 3, 2, 1. Time. Yes. Full body stretch right away. Arms overhead, legs long. Getting that stretch to the front of the body. Pull the right knee in, roll out the right ankle. Let's extend the right leg to the ceiling, grab behind your calf or your hammy, pull in. And drop that leg down. Switching sides, left knee in, left ankle rolls. And calf comes up to the ceiling. Grabbing, pulling that leg in towards you, feeling that stretch all the way down the back of your leg. And release. Full body stretch one more time. Reach, reach, reach. Go for that length. Big inhale. On the exhale, roll up to a seated position. Woo. All right, that was your last ab work of the day. Reach for your toes. And let's flip ourselves over into a downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Starting in table, spread the fingers wide. Flipping your toes, trying to press the heels into the mat. And let's walk out our dog. One heel down as the opposite knee bends. Press both heels down, silence your legs. Walk the hands in to meet your feet, hitting that standing forward fold. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, roll to stand nice and slow. The last thing to come up is your head. Let's reset our posture at the top with some shoulder rolls. Quad stretch, pulling one heel to your butt, one arm to the side. So you can always grab onto something nearby if you're having a hard time with balance. Switch sides. You might find that one side is easier to balance than another. That's normal. We all have different imbalances in our bodies. Release. Shoulder stretch, one arm across. Up and over, tricep stretch. Release. Shoulder stretch, other side. Up and over, tricep stretch. And release. Let's finish with 2 deep breaths together. So take the feet wide. Inhale down, exhale up. One more time, inhale down, exhale up. Hands come to heart center. And we give ourselves a round of applause. Woo! Good times, good times. So my class tomorrow, I actually have to cancel because I'm subbing at the YMCA, which means it's a class I get paid for. So I won't be having my HIIT class tomorrow.